Hey, what's up, traders? This is the watch list video for, let me get the date right, Wednesday, April 26th. The SPY kind of rolling over, maybe a little head and shoulders going on. Um, Dow was down 344 points. I mean, look at the intraday. If you weren't in chat today, let me get the extended hours off here. I mean, it was just straight down all day. Still, hat tip. A couple of us posted CXAI. I was on the morning gap playlist, and it had made this, gapped up, ripped through the highs, ripped through 10, and then started to come back down. And as it curled back up, and the funny thing is, this happens all the time in chat. Peter C posted an idea. I didn't even see it because I was busy looking at stuff, and then I posted pretty much the exact same idea, like 9 minutes later. So you had two chances to see it in chat. There's a screenshot of it. There's Peter's post. CXAI, second mouse through 10. High of day is 25 cents above that, and so that would have been, as I was pointing out, it was curling up right here. Didn't see his post, and I posted it. CXAI back over 10, high of day 10.25 to act as another catalyst. Rips through 10, never comes back to 10, by the way, and absolutely ripped. That happens all the time, where you get the same idea by more than one person. I love that about chat. It means people are looking for those A+ setups, and here it is, kind of how it happened in real time, and ended up absolutely ripping. So anyway, that's a really, really nice call that was made in chat by a couple of us. Let's talk about what we're watching for tomorrow. CXAI, you see the daily there. Definitely going to keep that on watch with that big move it made today. TNYA. This had a really nice move from 3 something to over 6. We got a red day today. I'd like to see another red day, and then I would really like this for a potential bounce play. But sometimes, you hear me say this all the time, sometimes you get one red day and it's right back up. So we are going to keep that one on watch. APLM, Kevin P pointed this out at the end of the day that it had unusual volume. It is worth noting that this big volume stick here, still not a million shares, and a pretty weird daily chart. And I couldn't figure out what the float was. I had some that were over 100 million and some said it was like 1.2 million. So I'm really not sure. But I'm going to keep an eye on this one tomorrow as well. VYNE had this big pop about a week ago and it's really holding up pretty well. So it's interesting, right? Flagging. NAAS had a big pop yesterday. Today, kind of a quiet inside day. Topped out today at 1192. Yesterday's high 1203. So kind of over that area, you might make a move to 1278 and maybe a breakout above that. Keep an eye on the volume on that one too, though. It rarely breaks a million shares. NCPL. Almost didn't put this on watch, but if I zoom in, it had that big rip yesterday. A lot of bag holders created today when it opened way down here, but then you kind of have a strong close. So I'm on the fence about it, but I will keep it on watch. I couldn't find any reason for the pop other than maybe a chat room pump or something yesterday. But anyway, the chart's a little bit interesting. Coin gave a little bit of a bounce today. We're going to watch for a follow through of that bounce tomorrow. SABS had a nice reversal today right at the 20-day, and you've got a possible, well, it topped out today at 81. It topped out yesterday at 81. So over 81 is kind of a little mini chart bounce entry, if you will, and had pretty good news back here. So anyway, we're going to keep our eyes on that one. Only 386,000 traded today, though. PRST had the big pop, secondary pop, and then today gapped down, but closed green on a very weak tape. So I think that's worth keeping an eye on. EYPT goes on bounce watch, had a big run here. Now you've got 2 days lower on declining volume. We'll just look for an A+ bounce play setup. And then lastly, I'm going to throw AEHR on there, which isn't really pretty, but it's down like 5 or 6 days in a row and had a nice bounce back here off 2350. What did it hit today? It went below that actually today at 2317 before closing around 24. So also, you can't see it on this chart. Maybe I'll slide this little chart up. That purple line is the 200-day. So it did come down several days in a row to kiss the 200-day. Maybe we continue the intraday bounce that it had tomorrow. I'm not in love with that one, but I threw it on watch as well. I'm going to leave it at that. There were some earnings after hours. Google was strong. Microsoft strong. ENPH, a solar play, getting slapped pretty good. I can show you that chart real quick. There's the daily, and it's trading right now at 187, so it's getting slapped pretty good. PACW is a regional bank that closed at 1031 and reported it's trading at 1217 in after hours. So that one could be interesting tomorrow. I'm actually going to put that in on the gap playlist as well already. And we'll see what it looks like in the morning. All right, guys, I'm done babbling. We'll see everybody in the chat room on Wednesday.